My name is Stephanie Lambert, and I am the president of the Northeast chapter for the Association of Corporate Counsel. My day job is Chief Compliance Officer for NetScout Systems just outside of Boston. And I'm going to turn it over to my guest, Maureen.
I'm Maureen Naughton. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer at Goodwin. I've been at Goodwin for about 6 years. Prior to my role at Goodwin, I was Chief Operations Officer at both Morgan Stanley and BlackRock. So I have both client and law firm experience.
Great, Maureen. Thank you so much for joining us. I thought we'd talk a little bit today about Goodwin's innovation practice. And I thought if you could tell us a little bit about innovation at Goodwin and law firms in general, and why is it important, and how can in-house counsel benefit from partnering with law firms on innovation?
Thanks, Stephanie. So innovation at Goodwin, I think we look at it in a unique way. I think many law firms, maybe even many corporations, think of innovation strictly in a technological aspect. And at Goodwin, we really like to look at it as continuous improvement in both technology, people, and our processes. So we really try to look at things as what we've done today and how can we make it better tomorrow. And that, runs a full gamut. And technology is obviously a huge component of that, but there's also a strategic, a people, a process component of it that sometimes gets overlooked. And we really like to focus on that, both internally with our own processes and externally with our clients. And we like to partner with our clients and solve problems both from the practice of law, which could be anything from, rates and billings and AFAs and staffing and their legal issues, which they come to a firm like Goodwin at. But we also like to be innovative with them about their operational and their other day-to-day issues and problems that we share, and also may have experiences that can help them. So that could be anywhere from, governance and process. It can be from RFIs or RFPs. It can be from helping them test technology, give them ideas of what's going on in the market. We can help them with experience in corporate social responsibility and environmental social governance, all of the issues that really are just around all of us that are sometimes hard for our clients to focus on because they have other needs and priorities, and they come to their law firm maybe just for legal advice, but there's so much more that we can help them and partner be innovative with.
So Maureen, tell me a little bit more about the challenges, the common challenges that you and your colleagues at Goodwin are seeing with your in-house clients. How is Goodwin partnering with these clients in order to solve some of those challenges?
One big thing that obviously we've been facing this year and the year before, unfortunately, is the pandemic and return to office and all of the challenges that has brought to bear for corporations and for law firms. And I think that just highlights how important innovation is, because sometimes, you plan for innovation and it's a project plan and you have 3-year plans on where you're going to be innovative and where you're going to invest. And then sometimes things happen and you have to be innovative on the fly, and you don't always have all that time to do your due diligence and pilot things and test things. And I think that's where real partnership comes to play, real communication comes to play, and also focusing on the problem at hand. And so we've certainly been able to do that, whether it be Zoom, what we're utilizing right now, which I think has changed the world, to being able to, run a full law firm with our, partners and employees all around the globe, sitting in their home offices or their living rooms with their children, and working with our clients who have the same struggles and strife as well during the pandemic, and really making sure we communicate, leverage technology, leverage processes to make sure that their legal needs are getting met under such extraordinary circumstances. So I think that's just one way of, really being able to think on our feet and having innovation be more than just a word, but really being a mindset and a way of approaching business.
I love the global nature of what you described, but let's think a litit bit about the Northeast area and some of the specific challenges in an industry, the healthcare and life sciences industry here in the Northeast. These are very prominent industries. How has Goodwin worked with those specific type of clients?
Goodwin, definitely, this is a great component of our client base. We're very prominent in healthcare, and looking at all the needs as healthcare and life sciences really are evolving. I mean, again, going back to the pandemic, it's really put a spotlight on life sciences and healthcare and the importance of that. And our clients range anything from a small startup to some of the biggest pharmaceutical and healthcare companies that exist. And so it's really looking at all of their needs. And those needs, again, can be from governance and policies and procedures to real estate, staffing, space. You know, we've worked with them on helping with their vendor procurement. We've worked with them on diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, pro bono, helping them train on project management, change management, as well as really focusing on helping them with coming from a very small company and all of the issues that come with that to now some of our clients are very large players on the scene. And so we've been able to help them not only really tackle those big legal issues, but really the softer side of that business, whether it be our PR team, our communications team, our marketing team, our HR teams, really just giving that full value to our clients and making sure that whatever problem they have, whether it be a legal problem or an operational problem, that we help them, you know, resolve that issue. And it could lead almost to helping them staff. You know, we've helped people with writing, you know, a job description, and we also help going out to some of our other clients or our alumni and help them fill positions if they need to have a position filled. So it's really just whatever their needs may be. We really want to be a full service partner with our clients. And certainly in the healthcare and life sciences aspect, I think that we've really done a great job over the last 2 years, especially.
So over the past couple months, the Northeast chapter has been partnering with you and your colleagues on the upcoming legal operations and corporate counsel roundtable that we've scheduled for November 3rd. What are you and your colleagues most looking forward to discussing at that roundtable?
I think just having the discussion and meeting everyone, I think it's a great opportunity coming from the client side. You know, sometimes we would meet with our you know, colleagues in law firms, but other times it was really a distance, even though you work so closely day to day, coming in person and really having those relationships and strengthening the relationships. So I think we're all just excited just to kind of see everyone, hopefully in person at some point, and really share ideas. And we all struggle with a lot of the same issues with what we've just discussed already on the call in terms of all of the issues that have come with the pandemic, with data, with people management, with space management, with hybrid working, with, you know, and a lot of the topics that have been always germane to the relationship, whether it be AFAs and staffing and how to really use technology to drive both the business of law as well as the practice of law with our clients. So I'm really excited just to really throw those problems out on the table and start to have a dialogue, because I think there's so much we can learn from each other, but also just kind of linking arms and realize that we're all in it together and we really are partners, and learning what other people, both their wins and their losses, you know, have been, and how we can all learn from each other.
Well, I know, having seen the agenda and some of the great topics that you're going to be sharing, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think it will be full of information that in-house counsel can use practically every day in their practice. So thank you so much, Maureen, for joining us today. We really appreciate it and look forward to November 3rd.
Great. Thanks, Stephanie. It was great to meet you. I look forward to seeing you in person.